Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marissa, and today I am doing another tag video for you. And guess what? As you can probably imagine, it is Harry Potter magic-esque because I am holding my wand in my hand. I know, dead giveaway, right? So I found a Ravenclaw themed house tag that I'm going to go ahead and do today because I saw somebody else doing a house themed tag and it wasn't Ravenclaw, but I decided to search for a Ravenclaw tag because I identify most closely with Ravenclaws, so that's what I am doing. So the first prompt is Our House Colors, a book that you've been wanting to read that has a blue cover or blue on the cover. So for that, I am going with my most recent book of the month, The Girl the Sea Gave Back by Adrienne Young. This is a Viking-esque story about a girl who was basically orphaned and found in the sea, and then this village had to raise her. This is set in the same Viking time period setting as the other book, which I cannot think of the name for right now, but will someday come to me, probably 2 hours after I get done filming this video. But anyway, so I really enjoyed the first book by Adrienne Young, so I went ahead and picked this one up, and it looks just as good. So the next prompt is Our Animal, the Eagle, a book that made you so happy you felt you were soaring at one point in the book. And I really had to think a lot about this because I've read a lot of books that made me smile, made me kind of happy, but honestly the one that gave me the most like happy good feeling vibes lately was American Royals by Catherine McGee, and that book, let me tell you, is so good. I am not a romance reader. I generally don't care for it, but I had heard such good things on BookTube about this book that I decided to go ahead and pick it up and ended up listening to it on Audible and absolutely loved it. So now the next book in the series that comes out, I think in 2020 sometime, is on my to-buy list. So yeah, definitely gave me some good feeling vibes in there. So the next prompt is Our Element, Air, a book that had a scene that took place in the sky, flying, riding a Pegasus, etc. So for this prompt, I went ahead and chose The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. I just recently finished reading this trilogy, The Cruel Prince, The Wicked King, and The Queen of Nothing, and I absolutely loved them. They're super, super fast and easy to read, very atmospheric, and I adore these books. So if you don't know what they are about, you are following the main character Jude and her sister, her twin sister Taryn, and her older sister Vivi. And basically when they were kids, their parents were killed by a fairy. And then they were abducted and taken to fairy, where they have grown up all of their lives, and now they're just trying to survive in the fairy realm. And each sister kind of rebels against it in their own separate ways, but Jude takes everything particularly seriously. So she is basically trying to amass power in fairy, and that's what her whole life has become. So these were really, really good. They're a lot better than I thought they were going to be, and yeah. So, okay, my whole point being, at a couple of points in here, they ride these ragwort steeds that the oldest sister Vivi, who is part fairy, she grows them from ragworts, or she basically magically creates them, and then they can fly across the sea to get to the land of fairy. So the next prompt is Ravenclaw Tower, and that is a book higher up on your favorite list. And for me, most recently, I would have to say that is The Lies of Locke Lamora and that whole series, because I absolutely love them. If you've been around recently, you've heard me talk about these books probably a few times. I ended up picking them up on the recommendation of Murphy over at Murphy Napier, her BookTube channel, because she loved them, and man, they do not disappoint whatsoever. Locke and John are just perfect. They're definitely not good characters. They're like morally gray characters, bordering on, you know, thief, bad guy kind of characters, but man, these books are just, they're absolutely wonderful. Pick them up if you have not. The Audible versions are also amazing because that's how I listen to them. The actor does a wonderful job voicing each of the distinct characters, so you really get a feel for who's talking when they're talking, so you're never confused. So definitely a good way to read those books. So the next one is the Intelligent Ravenclaw, a character that was smarter than you. I am going to go with, most everybody has gone with Hermione Granger on this one that I could see, but I am going to go with Kaz Brecker from Six of Crows, because I'm sorry, but that dude was smart. He may not have been like good smart, like let's make the smart decision and not get into trouble kind of smart, but he was smart in a way of like, we're in trouble so I can get us out of this trouble. So if you've read Six of Crows, you know that it is a heist story. You're following a group of thieves, of course 6 of them, hence the Six of Crows, and this is followed up by the Crooked Kingdom. These books are freaking amazing. I absolutely love them. I did read the Grishaverse trilogy also, and I liked Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom a lot more than that. So the next prompt is the Wise Ravenclaw, and that is a character that was wiser than any of the other characters in the book. And for this, I thought long and hard about it, and honestly, the only one that I can come up with is Dumbledore in Harry Potter, because honestly, Dumbledore is a lot wiser than everybody else, and he knows things that nobody else knows because he's just intuitive and he's just been around long enough. So that's my answer, and I'm sticking to it. So the next one is the Creative Ravenclaw, a book that's world was so creative it still sticks with you. And again, I'm going to go with the Lies of Locke Lamora, because the world is just, it's very rich and engaging, and there's so many different like races of people and magic types and all these islands and lands, and oh man, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. So the final prompt is the Original Ravenclaw, a book that was so original and unique, its own kind of special, that you would reread it over and over again. Now, of course, you know that I'm going to go with Harry Potter. In today's terms, it does not stand out, it's not unique, but that's because the books following this, we're following this. So now that these books are older, like there is so much out there, like a plethora of books in this genre and in this style type that are basically, you know, hanging on what J.K. Rowling did with these books. So, but when they were printed, yeah, hell yeah, they were original and unique. And these are the only books that I literally can see myself rereading hundreds and hundreds of times and never getting sick of them, just because I love being in this world so much. So, yeah, that's my answer for that. So anyway, that was all the prompts, and that is all I've got for the Ravenclaw tag. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm not going to tag anybody, but anybody who is a Ravenclaw who happens to watch this channel, please feel free to do that. And if you do that video, please go ahead and comment the video link down below, and I will definitely be sure to check yours out. So anyway, I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching my video. I upload every Wednesday and Saturday, and I would really love it if you would like, comment, and subscribe my videos. Have a great day.